Good afternoon and welcome to Indians Baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. We're back at Indian Field. We've got JV action in store for you right now. We've got Echols County in town about to take on our Indians. I'm Adam Bell along with Sammy Hendricks. How you doing, Sammy?
I'm doing good, Ready for some baseball.
Thank you all for joining us. Got JV right now. Varsity coming up, scheduled 6:15 start. And make a note on your schedules, on your baseball. You know, baseball schedules are more like suggestions anyway.
Yeah.
But Clinch County has canceled the JV game for Friday, but they're still playing the varsity at 6.
Okay.
So that's at Clinch County. So make a note of that on your schedules at home, that we're going to Clinch County Friday, but just for the one game, not the JV also.
All right, leading off Echols here in the top of the first to be number 13, JPD, followed by Colton Howell and Holden Deloach is your first three. On the mound for the Indians is number 1, Vickers. First pitch is a ball high. 1-0 pitch is high, 2-0. Pitch is in for a strike. Defensively for the Indians on the mound, Vickers at first base, Edwards, second base, Baker, third base, Walters, shortstop, Hayes Johnson, left field, Jacob Thickpen, the center, Luis Nunez. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit foul. 2-2. In center field is Isaiah Bruce, and in right field is Brody Baker. That's your defense for the JV Indians. So 2-2 now on D's. 2-2 pitch hit slowly out toward third. Good up by the third baseman on the first. We're out number 1.
One down.
That'll bring in number 24, Colton Howell, shortstop for Echols. First pitch in for a strike. Good breaking ball that time by Vickers.
I thought he called that a strike, didn't he?
He did. 0-1 pitch it out towards second. It's going to get through for a hit. Howell around first, and he'll stop there with a 1-out single here in the top of the first. That'll bring in number 8, Holden Deloach, the catcher for Echols.
Sammy, by popular demand, we have an outfield camera again.
Good.
Haven't run a regular outfield camera, except when you do it,
Yeah.
in a few years. So.
Oh, wild throw to first. Howell will go to third, and Deloach will hold there first. So that'll be an error on the pitcher there for the Indians. Deloach, correction, the Echols will have runners at first and third now with 1 out.
Runners on the quarters here early.
That'll bring in number 22, Hunter Lambert, the catcher. Yeah, I like that outfield camera.
He's stealing. And he pulled off a true fake throw to home. I mean, to second that time.
So second and third now with 1 out.
1-0.
Pass ball.
Pass ball.
Might have a play at the plate. We do.
Did he get him?
Safe at the plate. Echols takes an early 1-0 lead on a pass ball. Lambert will move over to third. He'll be there now with 1 out.
How'd the JV do against Ware last night? I never heard anything.
I never seen the final score either. I don't know.
I saw a whole bunch of pictures posted. Stephanie and Rhonda on the ball with that photography now.
Yeah.
But I didn't see any scores. Usually that's not a good sign when I don't see scores.
1-0 pitch is in for a strike, 1-1. One pitch down low, 2-1. And the sun is starting to shine bright here on Indian Field.
Base on balls. Runners on the corners again, Sammy.
That'll bring up number 00, Dawson Collier, the second baseman for Echols. First pitch is swung, hit out towards short. And the second for
Could
one.
be a double play.
First.
Got him.
Double play. Great job by the Indians defense there. Get that out of the inning with only 1 run scored. So we go to the bottom of the first. Echols 1, Charlton 0.
We'll be back right after this.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's Own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
UFP Folkestone, the #1 site-built construction plant in Georgia, is now hiring for multiple departments. We've been around since 2016, and we're located in, you guessed it, Folkestone, Georgia. Around here, we're more than just co-workers. We're like family, and we're part of an international family of companies with a long history of promoting from within. So if you like to work hard and get rewarded for it, this is the place for you. Check out our openings at ufpi.com.
Welcome back to Indian Field. JV action. Echols County with a 1-0 lead. Bottom of the first.
I'm going to run the Echols County defense for you real quick. On the mound, number 13, JPDs. At first base, number 22, Hunter Lambert. At second base, 00, Dawson Collier. At shortstop, number 24, Colton Howell. At third base, number 3, Reed Grant. On behind the plate, number 8, Holden DeLoach. In left field, number 21, Alonzo Paget. Center field, number 1, Drew Seeley. And in right field, number 14, Hunter Castleberry. That's your Echols County JV defense.
One thing about JV baseball, there's no pregame anything. They just boom.
Yep.
Play ball.
Yep.
Man, Sammy, had the perfect stream going last night. Door shut. I had the AC cranking in that production trailer. Man, it was cozy. I actually had to turn off the AC. It got cold in there. And 4 bars in Hilliard. I have never had 4 bars of anything in Hilliard, but I did last night. The wind must have been blowing the right way. Did he make it? I think he picked his foot up. Safe.
That's number 10, Isaiah Baker, leading off for the Indians here in the first. Out to bring in number 3, David Walters. Infield single by Baker to lead things off. Throw to first. Baker back safe. Baker back safe at first.
Ooh. Oh, he dropped it.
This one gonna hit out toward the left. Caught by the left fielder for a first out. So 1 out. Let's bring up number 21, shortstop for the Indians, Hayes Johnson.
See them cat-like reflexes? Did you see that?
I seen that. Good. I'm going to tell Rylan on you.
Knock everything off the table.
First pitch to Johnson, low and outside, ball 1. Baker goes from first.
He's going.
He's going to be in second safe.
One and one.
One to Johnson. So we're going to hit out toward short. It's going to get through for a hit. Baker's going to go to third. He's going to be held there. Johnson's going to go to second. Catcher will fake down there and hold it. And the Indians will have runners at second and third now with 1 out. Bring up number 4, the right fielder, Stevenson, for the Indians.
Ooh, that was pretty. No.
A little outside, I guess. Home plate, the catcher kind of paused on that one as well. Turn around and look at the umpire, with no prevail. 1-0 pitch, hit right back to the pitcher in the air. Is caught for out number 2.
2 outs.
It's going to bring up number 9, Brody Baker, the second baseman for the Indians. 2 outs now, runners at second and third. Good curveball by the pitcher for Echols that time. For a strike. JPDs on the mound. Oh, 1 pitch. So we're going to hit right back up the middle. That's going to get through. That's going to score 1. Runner for second is going to score. We're going to have a play at the plate. It's cut off by the pitcher. And Baker scrambles back, and he'll be safe at first. But 2-run score on the play.
We had 2 cross, right?
Yep. That'll bring in number 1, Garrett Vickers. Pitcher. First pitch to Vickers must have been outside. One 0 pitch. So we're going to hit out towards center. Center fielder's up under it. Got it. Caught for out number 3. But 2 runs in for the Indians here in the bottom of the first. We'll go to the top of the second. Charlton County 2, Echols 1.
We'll be back right after this.
Careers.
Accidents happen. When they do, call on the Walker Jones Collision Center. Manager Roy Wolf and his team of fully trained and talented people do top quality repairs on all major brands, restoring your vehicle to manufacturer's guidelines and treating you, the customer, like good friends and neighbors should. The Walker Jones Collision Center, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjones.com.
Get the best deal from Walker Jones.
In your time of need, give Rob Robertson a call at 912-496-7388. Shepherd Robertson Funeral Home says go Indians.
Looking for a custom gift or merchandise for yourself? Crafty Beard has you covered. Locally owned and operated by Stephanie Beard. She specializes in creating one-of-a-kind designs to fit your needs, from custom apparel, tumblers, and more. Find her on Facebook and outfit yourself with game-ready gear. Go Indians!
ESP Specialist of Fabrication.
Welcome back. JV Indians in action. Sammy's with us today. He played hooky last night. He had to work or something.
Yeah, something like that.
I know it, man.
Yeah. All right, leading off the bottom of the creation, top of the second for Echols will be number 1, Drew Seeley, followed by number 3, Reed Grant, and number 14, Hunter Castlebraid. That's your first 3 here in the top of the second.
Nice day for some baseball. Y'all come on out and support the Indians, JV and varsity.
First pitch by Vickers is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, there's a big basketball game tomorrow night.
Big basketball game, yep. 0-1 pitch swung on a miss, 0-2. Yep, the Elite 8 is tomorrow Wednesday, or Christian tonight on Wednesday. Indians play over at the gym at 6:30. Be tip-off time. 0-2 pitch kind of punched out towards center, and that's going to fall in for a hit. So the leadoff single by Seeley. Going to bring it to third base, number 3, Reed Grant.
Dropped right in the hole, didn't it?
Yeah, kind of a little check swing, and it dropped right where no man's land.
Old one. Going to second. Safe. I'll be glad when these trees get through pollinating.
I know it.
Man.
It's horrible.
I know they're having fun and everything, but they got to cut it out. It's killing me. Ruby's yellow. Woo, pretty pitch. Got him looking.
One down. That'll bring up number 14, Hunter Castleberry, the right fielder. Runner at second now with one out. Tim bunt. It's going to be foul. 0-1. Vickers will step off. One pitch. In the dirt. Gets by the catcher.
Third. He should stand up. Yep.
So Sela will move over to third, and he'll be there now with one out. 1-1 on Castleberry. In for a strike, 1-2. Oh, Vickers is getting away big time with balking out there. Surprised the umpire hadn't called that. Several times he had him come close to stop it in his set there, but he throws that one by Castleberry for the second out. That'll bring up the left fielder, Alonzo Paget, number 21.
A little high, look like.
Dead ball, he's going to hit by a batter. Paget to go to first after being hit. That'll get us back to the top of the order. Number 13, JPD. He grounded out to the third baseman back into first.
Whoa. That's a first. Did a board give or the chair gave?
I guess so.
I guess it was a chair. I hope it wasn't a board, man.
Pitch to D, he's called strike.
I turn a flip out here, I might go viral on TikTok. I don't even want to hear it.
0-1.
Pass ball. It's going to be close. Oh, he didn't throw it.
So runner score, Nichols are tied up here in the top of the second. And on the play, Paget will go down to second. He'll be there now with two outs. One and one on these. Pass ball. Gonna get back to the catcher, and gonna be no play at third, and that's where Paget will be now with two outs.
What do you think about Major League Baseball putting timers on their pitchers?
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
No, I don't like it at all. Swung on, hit foul.
Oh, they. Are they trying to speed up the game for the casual fan? Is that what they're doing?
I don't know. I don't really understand it. I mean, you know, they're starting to do the same thing with baseball that they're doing with football. I mean, in 10 years from now, football is going to be flag football, and baseball is going to be softball, being slow pitch softball or something.
Because you know what they'll do? If they speed up the game by, say, 20 minutes, they'll just fill sponsor spots into those 20 minutes, and it'll still be a 3-hour ball game.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand it. Well, I mean,
I guarantee you there's money involved somewhere.
ball forward to Dees. He'll go to first. That'll bring up number 24, Colton Howell. He's singled and scored back into first. Two down runners at first and third now for Echols.
Even my laptop is yellow, man. Jeez. It's crazy.
Runner going from first. Pitch swung on and hit foul.
Out of
0-1.
play. Hit the track. I saw Bethune track. The girls, Bethune girls, the sprinters, they racked up some first places the other day. Did you see that?
I didn't see that, no.
I saw that on Facebook. I think it was Bethune. Another pass ball. And another score for the Wildcats. One and 0.
2-0. 1-1.
1-1. They're throwing all kind of numbers up over there. I don't know.
1-1 pitch swung on and hit foul. So it's 1-2 now. We'll have a timeout call. The batter's going to go down and talk to third base coach.
2 and 1. I had it backwards. There we go. Get that fixed.
Two 1 pitches, high and outside, 3-1.
Fly ball foul.
2-2. Now on Howell.
Now, Hilliard's concession stand last night was on point.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. Big old hamburgers. I had my priorities, man.
If I'd have went, they wouldn't have had nothing.
I know. If you had showed up, there would have been nothing over there.
Swung on a miss, strike 3.
Got him swinging.
But Echols picks up 2. We go to the bottom of the second inning, and they now lead at 3-2 over Charlton.
We'll be back right after this word from our sponsors.
Is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Charlton Electric, serving Charlton and surrounding counties with over 20 years experience in both commercial and residential services. Our electricians can meet your needs. We offer installation on whole house generators, service upgrades for mobile home services, troubleshooting, ceiling fan and light fixtures, and much more. Call us today for an estimate, 912-496-4528. Have you found yourself shopping for baseball or softball? Welcome back. Busy week on CSN.
Just to remind everybody, tomorrow night at 6:30 tip-off over at the Charlton County Gym, Charlton County in the Elite Eight.
And that's on the NFHS tomorrow night.
NFHS, that's right.
Not YouTube. We could probably do it, but I don't want to burn any bridges.
Yeah.
I spent the last year building those bridges. I don't want to burn them now. Three to two, Echols leads.
All right, leading off the bottom of the second for the Indians will be number 6, Cam Edwards, followed by Jacob Thickpen and Luis Nunez. It's your first three here in the bottom of the second.
Excuse me, sorry about that. I didn't mean to blow in y'all's ears.
First pitch to Edwards, one going to hit out toward the second. It's going to be through for a hit. So that'll be a leadoff single for the Indians here in the bottom of the second. He's going to bring up number 2, Jacob Thickpen, the left fielder for the Indians. First pitch of Thickpen is outside, ball 1. Edwards going from first.
He's going.
Pitch is low. No call to strike.
Safe. One on one. I like Echols unis.
Yeah, I do. I look pretty good.
They look good.
Yep.
I like that old school pinstripe.
Play by the second. Edwards
Ooh, that was close.
Close, back in safe.
Got to be careful. That was close.
It was. It was a good move by the pitcher.
Well, the gym ought to be packed tomorrow night. According to Coach Bailey, first time we've ever made the Elite Eight.
Yeah. I heard him say that and seen him post it. So it appears to Thickpen's called a strike now, 1-2. One-two pitch, swung on a miss, strike 3. One down here in the top of the second. It's going to bring up number 17, Luis Nunez, the catcher for the Indians. First pitch high, 1-0. The one pitch swung on, hit out toward the left. It's going to be foul. 1-1.
Excuse me.
One and two on Nunez.
Last ball. Save at third. Two and two. Excuse me, man.
Three-two pitch, high, ball four.
Ball high.
So first and third now with one out for the Indians. That get us back to the top of the order. Number 10, Isaiah Baker. Baker singled and scored back in the first inning.
Sub runner coming in over at first, Sammy.
Yeah, I can't see who that is.
See if I can get a shot of him for you.
22.
I can see him, but I can't tell the number.
That's number 22, Payne Robertson, pinch running at first now for Nunez.
0-1. Man, it's snowing pollen out here. First time I've ever used that video sequencer outdoors, and it looks like it's laying in yellow powder over here. That's a brand new video sequencer. It's getting initiated today.
Pitch to Baker is loading the dirt.
Save at second.
Robertson will move down to second. They'll have second and third now with one out. One pitch to Baker. A little outside, 2-1.
It's blackout tonight for the varsity game.
Yeah.
They got black helmets, white spears tonight.
Two-one pitch in the dirt, 3-1. Oh, 3-1 pitch is low. Called a strike. 3-2. So the catcher almost caught that on his shoe tops. But it's called strike. 3-2 now. One out. Runners at second and third. Three-two pitches.
Load them up.
Ball four. It's going to bring out the third baseman, number 3, David Walters. He flew out to left back in the first. Mr. Walters just popped up foul down the right side, 0-1. Walters going to hit was on out here towards center. Center fielders are going to be up under it. We're going to have a tag at third and a second. Throw's going to go into third. And runner's going to be out at third.
Run count.
Run counted, yep. So we go to the top of the third. Charlton County 3, Echols 3.
We'll be back right after this. Didn't quite know where to start. Let Grounder Sports do all the work for you. Locally owned and operated by Derek and Stephanie Beard, they offer new and used equipment at an affordable price. Aside from their amazing deals, they also offer glove repair and restoration services. Enjoy a one-on-one shopping experience with our team. Find us on Facebook or give us a call. West Folkestone Auto Supply is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sports. For all of your auto and big truck needs, go by and see Sammy and his staff today. They have everything from lawnmower blades to parts for big rigs and heavy equipment. CarQuest Folkestone Auto Supply is located at 4439 2nd Street in Folkestone, Georgia. For all of your parts and accessories, it's CarQuest Folkestone. Go Indians!
For nearly 20 years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Allen Aldridge Insurance, located in Kingsland, Georgia, is proud to serve the communities of Charlton and Camden counties, offering life, home, car, and business insurance. See Andy Gowan today for your insurance needs. Phone 912-729-7600 for more information.
Third for Echols.
Welcome back. Do it again, Sammy.
Leading off the top of the third for Echols, number 8, Deloach, followed by Lambert and Collier. Deloach reached on an error back in the first inning and was stranded at third.
0-1. That was fast.
Vickers still on the mound for the Indians. First pitch is inside. 1-0.
JV action. Future Indians. Didn't you have 1-1 just now?
1-1 now. 1-1 now. Unless I missed a pitch.
This is a new inning, right? Yeah. Scoreboard still got 2 outs up there. That's not right.
We're going to have a timeout here called by the Indians. Going to have a.
All right, what count do you have?
I think it's 2-0, I think.
You've got 2-0.
2-0.
Okay. I was going off the scoreboard, but the scoreboard up there is obviously not right.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Conference on the mound has concluded.
You know what I like about Echols uniforms, too? Their numbers are big.
Yep, you can see them. I like that, too.
You can see those
Yeah.
numbers. You can see.
Yeah.
Those are broadcaster numbers.
So base on balls by Deloach.
I guess it was 3-0.
Yeah. So he'll be at first. That'll bring up number 22, Hunter Lambert. Correction, yeah, Hunter Lambert. Lambert walked back in the first. Good curveball that
did you
time.
see that thing break?
Good curveball by Vickers. 0-1. That one pitch swung on and missed. Ball gets by the catcher.
He didn't foul that?
Deloach will move down to second. Well, it's not a. I don't see no call.
I thought
no
he
question.
did, but I guess not, yeah.
I think he just took a funny hop back there and looked like it was fouled. So 2 pitch swung on a miss. Strike 3. So 1 down now here in the third. That'll bring up number 00, Dawson Collier. He grounded out to the second baseman back in the first. First pitch to Collier is high, ball one. One oh pitch is swung on and hit foul. 1-1.
Think we get Ryland tomorrow night?
I'll check with him and see.
Tomorrow night's going to be special. I might leave him. I'm going to charge everything up and just leave him on the floor. You know? We'll see.
1-1 pitch is outside. Ball two, 2-1. Pitch gets by the catcher, and Deloach will move over to third. Now with one out.
Is it his mitt? Because those balls aren't really that wild.
I'm just thinking the same thing. I mean, if you're Echols, you get on base, you just sit there and wait on a pitch or two, and the ball will get by the catcher, and you can
like
take.
Coming off the cuff of his top of his mitt.
Yeah.
He needs to get Grounder Sports to rethread that thing or something.
Yeah.
You see what I did right there? I take care of my sponsors, man.
3-2, swung on, hit foul. Still 3-2. Two pitch hit out slowly toward third. Fielded by the third baseman on the first. 40 out. Run scores. So 2 down. Now here in the third. And that's going to bring in number 1, Drew Seeley for Echols.
Oh, pretty pitch.
0-1 to Seeley. Seeley singled and scored back in the second inning. 0-1 pitch a little bit low, 1-1. One and two. One-two pitch hit out toward third. Fielded by Walters over to first. Got him for the third out. Great play over there on first base by Edwards. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Echols 4, Charlton 3.
We'll be back right after this. Protecting you is what we do. Galvin Aldridge Insurance is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network. Four Seasons Floral, located at 4415 2nd Street North in Folkestone, Georgia, has all of your floral needs covered, from Valentine's to birthdays and weddings to life celebrations, proms, special occasions, or just to say you love that someone special. We deliver as well. Call 912-496-7043 and will assist you with any floral need at Four Seasons Floral.
Hey everyone, this is Kid Dean, sales manager at Walker Jones Honda. Today we're looking at the 22 Passport. Just inviting all of y'all out to come check out our inventory.
Been a long Walker Jones.
Right now at Walker Jones Honda, new 22s are in stock and ready to roll. Like this new 22 Honda Passport Trail Sport all-wheel drive in stunning sonic gray pearl. Her 3.5-liter engine has power to spare and still gets 24 mpg on the highway. Come on down to Walker Jones Honda, home of the lifetime warranty. Lifetime Honda, the power of dreams. Walker Jones Honda, Memorial Drive in Waycross, and online at walkerjoneshonda.com. Check supplies, deal for details, and 103122.
When is the last time you updated your family photo?
Welcome back. Indians trail Echols, JV action, 3-4.
All right, leading off the third for the Indians will be Johnson, followed by Stevenson and Baker. Echols leads at 4-3 here in the bottom of the third.
Varsity coming up at about 6:15.
First pitch, Johnson swings and lines one out toward right field. Lead-off single here in the third. That'll bring up the right fielder Stevenson for the Indians. He popped one right back to the pitcher back in the first inning. Johnson now 2 for 2 in the game. Johnson going. Pitch is low and dropped by the catcher, so Johnson will be at second, safe.
Safe at second. Excuse me.
They hit by a pitch. And Stevenson will go to first. So first and second now with nobody out. That'll bring up number 9, Baker. He singled back in the first inning for the Indians. Let's see if the Indians try to play a little small ball here and get them runners in scoring position at second and third. Turn throw to second. Johnson back safe. Bunted back to the pitcher. He will try to take it first. He missed it. Throws the ball to right field. Johnson to score. Stevenson's at third. He's going to round. He's going to go to the plate. We'll have a throw to the plate, and he's going to be safe. And Baker will move all the way around to third.
Got a triple off a bunt.
So the pitcher fielded the ball with plenty of time. Tried to tag Baker, or correction, Stevenson at first, missed him. Or Baker at first, missed him, and threw the ball in the right field and 2-run score. That's going to bring up number 1, Vickers. Vickers flew out to center back in the first inning. So Baker now at third with nobody out. First pitch to Stevenson, then first strike, 0-1.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Breaking ball in for a strike, 0-2. Ball outside, 1-2. Now on Vickers. Indians have regained the lead here in the bottom of the third. Vickers swings on and punches one out toward right. That's going to drop in for a hit.
Another run's going to score for the Tribe.
Baker will score to make it 6-3 here in the third. So an RBI single by the pitcher, Garrett Vickers. That's going to bring up number 6, Cam Edwards. He singled and scored back into second.
Sub runner coming in, I think, Sammy. Let's see if he turns the right way for us.
That's number 13, Rowan for the Indians. He'll be running for Vickers over at first. Over to first, runners back safe.
Is there a power source in that first base dugout?
I don't know.
I might could stick a camera in there.
There's one. I think there's one in the bullpen.
In that
close to the
room back there?
No, I think it's over close to the bullpen. Edwards lays down a bunt right back to the pitcher. Throw to first for the out. And Rowan will be over at second now with one out.
Now batting. Left fielder number 2, Jacob Thigpen.
It's going to bring up number 2, Thigpen, left fielder. He struck out back in the second.
I could use one of these clamps and mount a camera over there so we could get a better angle at first base.
Yeah. First pitch to Thigpen is low in the dirt, 1-0.
I'd have to use the wireless, but that's a clear shot. It should be good.
Yeah.
There's nothing between here and there.
Go back to second, runners back in safe. Two and 0 on Thigpen. Called strike, 2-1. Check swing, must have been inside, 2-2. Called strike. Now it's 2-2. I thought it was already 2-2. It's 2-2 now. I apologize for that.
He has a short strike signal, right?
Yeah.
Right in front of him. That's it. Did he catch it?
He's out. Nice play by the catcher back there behind the home plate.
Now batting. Catcher number 17.
It's going to bring up number 17, Nunez. He walked back in the second inning. First pitch swung on a miss, 0-1. Call strike, 0-2.
Got to swing the bat. Protect that plate.
In the dirt. Run will go to third, and he'll be there now with 2 outs.
Went down swinging.
We're out number 3. But Indians get 3 runs. Now lead at 6-4 going to the top of the 4th.
We'll be back right after this.
Don't wait weeks to see your photos. Book now with Fab Photo in studio and see your foolproof gallery within 72 hours. Jessica is a natural and studio light photographer ready to capture any event you have. Jessica is also known for her creative nighttime photos as well as her one-of-a-kind custom athletic photos. Contact Jessica today because you and your athlete deserve the best. 276-0925.
Take out the papers and the trash, or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more.
Don't talk back.
Just finished cleaning up the room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight, or you don't go out Friday night.
Don't talk back.
Atlas Family Chiropractic, located at 4011 Georgia.
Welcome back. JV Indians up 6-4 over the Wildcats in the 4th.
New pitcher on the mound for the Indians is going to be number 6, Cam Edwards. He'll come in and replace Vickers. And Vickers will move over to first.
Whoa. Did you see that?
Happened at 3 o'clock. I don't know about it. Yeah, should be, yeah. Okay.
You good over there?
Mm-hmm. All right, leading off the 4th for Echols will be number 3, Grant. He struck out back in the 2nd. He just one foul off his foot.
Oh, and 1.
So we're going to hit foul down the left side.
Out of play.
1-2 now on Grant. 1-2 pitch hit out toward third. It's going to get through for a hit. So a leadoff single here in the 4th inning for Echols. It's going to bring it up number 14, Castleberry. He struck out back in the 2nd inning. bunt right back to the pitcher. Edwards fields on the first for the out. And Grant will move over to second. He'll be there now with one out.
One out.
Got to bring up number 21, Padgett. Padgett was hit by a pitch back in the second and came around to score a run. But Echols scored 2 runs there in the second inning. First pitch to him is swung on and hit foul. 0-1. We swung in on third down to third.
Go.
Safe.
Almost had him. Throw was a little low.
So Grant will go to third now with one out. 0-2 on Padgett. And the Wildcat, the Indians are going to bring the infield in on the grass, try to cut this runoff from scoring. Hit out to a third, fielded by Walters, go to the plate, and they're going to have a rundown. Go back to third, he's going to be safe. So the Indians done what they wanted to do to keep that run from scoring, but couldn't execute the rundown, and the runner, Grant, was back safe at third. That's going to get us back to the top of the order, number 13, Dees. He's grounded out to third and walked in 2 plate appearances.
They're testing my camera fingers over there. I'm still getting used to this thing. You see all these buttons over here?
Yeah, I see all those. First pitch to Dees is swung on and miss. 0-1. First and third now with one out here in the fourth. Runner going from first, pitch is low and outside. No throw. So Padgett will be at second. Grant still over at third. One out here in the top of the fourth. One pitch, swung on a miss. 1-2. Now the Indians going to bring the infield in again on the grass all the way around. 1-2 pitch is inside. Going to have 2 runners at third now. Going to throw down to second.
Somebody's out.
Happen. Just tag either one of them. One of them's going to be out there. I'm not sure what Padgett was doing, but he took off to third when Grant was over there. And it's going to be 2 down now here in the fourth.
I was wondering where he was going.
It'll be a base hit left. Run a score. It's going to bring in number 24, Colton Howell for Echols. He singled and scored in the first and struck out in the second. Ground ball hit down third, foul. Ground ball hit out toward third, slowly fielded by Walters at third on the first. Got him for out number 3. But Echols scores 1. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Charlton 6, Echols 5.
We'll be back right after this. You're watching Indians baseball on CSN.
St. Mary's, Georgia, has been serving patients in Camden and its surrounding areas since 2011. We strive to provide the highest clinical expertise in a warm and caring environment, offering gentle cervical chiropractic, medical massage, holistic nutrition, and bioenergetic functional wellness through meridian stress analysis and bioresonance scanning services. Give us a call and schedule your visit today at 912-882-3323. Go Indians!
Family-owned Valancourt Construction, established in 1945. Valancourt is constantly seeking out new markets and opportunities, as well as state-of-the-art construction technology. We consider this vital in order to provide value for our customers, career opportunities for our employees, and a bright future for our organization. Valancourt is a proud sponsor of the Charlton Sports Network.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been...
Welcome back to Indian Field. Indians up 6-5 in the fourth. JV action. Varsity coming up scheduled at 6:15. Guess they'd cut these guys off about 5:30, huh?
Probably.
5:30. Don't forget, no JV game Friday over at Clinch County. Just varsity at 6. Are they just doing a home and home now with the region instead of doubleheader and then a single game like they did last year?
I think that's that way until toward the end of the year. Then you start doing it like they did last year. But right now, the first of the year, it's home and home. Then it goes down like they did last year at the end of the year, I believe.
Oh, so there'll actually be more region games this year.
Yeah. Not more. They'll just go back to playing the Tuesday Friday thing.
Oh, okay.
All right, leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Indians be the top of the order, Baker, followed by Walters and Johnson. Isaiah singled and scored in the first and walked in the second. Indians lead at 65 here in the bottom of the fourth. Number 24, Colton Howell, now on the mound for Echols.
A little low. I think if we place a concession stand order, we get it delivered.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'll just wait in between games. That way, we won't be as hungry when I go home tonight.
Baker swings on, hits one out toward short. Fielded by the shortstop deep in the hole, and unable to get Baker, and throws it away. And Baker's going to go to second.
Gonna be close to second.
Be safe.
He made it.
Will scored out an infield single by Baker, even with a good throw by the shortstop. I don't think he's able to get Baker, and then he'll go to second on the throwing error. So he'll be at second here in the fourth. That'll bring up number 3, Walters. First pitch to him is outside. 1-0. Nose swung on and hit high here toward the left. The left fielder's up under it, coming in, makes the catch for the first out. Baker will stay at second. I'll bring up number 21, Johnson. Johnson's 2 for 2, 2 singles and 2 runs scored here in the ball game. Throw back to third, runner close
Safe.
play, he's back safe. Pitch to Johnson, ball, 1-0. No pitch, swung on a miss, 1-1. Two one. Two on to Johnson inside, 3-1. The run pitch swung on, hit out here toward the left center. It's going to be dropped by the left fielder. Baker's going to go to third. He's rounding the hit to the plate. Johnson will go into second. So the Indians will increase their lead now 7-5.
I got the shot.
I'll bring in number 4, Stevenson.
It's your fault, Sammy. You brought back the outfield camera.
I like it. I like the outfield camera.
I like it too. I hadn't done it in years. Just because I got so much going on, I've never had help. Now I got help, and, you know.
Yeah.
But that's how it started, was how you were covering the game the other night with the outfield camera.
Uh-huh.
That's how I started it.
Stevenson lays one down. He's going to be safe at first. Nobody able to field the ball there on the infield. And Johnson will move over to third. The Indians will have them now first and third with one out.
Used to sit out here with my pickup truck, pop-up tent, sitting in the back of it, and one little camera covering the whole place. And Andy and his bunch built us this, and I've been spoiled ever since.
Now batting for the Indians, number 9, Baker. They're going to have the runner picked off at first. Throw back to third, safe. And Stevenson will go back to first. Baker singled in the first and reached on an error and scored a run in the third for the Indians.
When he threw it to third, I was surprised Ford didn't come on to second.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Baker takes a strike.
These pine trees out here are in full pollinating mode. Snow and yellow. Can't tell it till you see it land on all my black gear out here.
Yeah. We'll have a rundown. We'll have a throw to the plate. Johnson back to third. He's safe. And Stevenson moved down to second.
Indians are aggressive on those bases. They've always been that way, though. As long as I've been covering them.
Second and third now with a one out. 1-1. Two to 1. Ooh, must have been high or inside. Look at good pitch. 3-1 now on Baker. Ball's in the dirt, gets by the catcher.
He's going.
Another run in for the Indians. Stevenson will move over to third, and Baker will take a walk. Got to bring up number 1, Garrett Vickers. Vickers flew out to center back in the first, singled, and was stranded at second in the third. Had an RBI also at that plate appearance. First pitch to him is low and outside, 1-0. High fly ball down the right side, foul. 1-1.
Throw down the second.
Shortstop cuts it off. They throw back to third. And Stevenson's back safely there. So Baker will be at second. And ends up having second and third with 1 out. So we're going to hit out towards center. Center fielder's going to take a couple steps back. He's under it, makes the catch.
They're tagging.
Running from third is going to score. Baker will go to third. He'll be there safe. So third base now with 2 outs. That'll bring in number 6, Edwards. Edwards singled and scored in the second and laid down a fielder's choice and sacrifice back in the third inning. Baker at third with 2 outs. Ball bounces over the catcher's head.
It's going to be
They're
close.
gonna have a play.
I think he got under it.
Safe. So Baker scores. And is now extend their lead to 10-5. One and 0 to Edwards.
2-0.
Correction, 2-0.
That glare off the bleachers.
Yeah.
Man.
Edwards swings, hits a slow roller out toward third, fielded by the third baseman on the first.
Oh, he missed it.
Gets by the first baseman. Edwards going to take a turn. He's going to go to second. They'll have a play there at second. He's going to be safe at second.
Ooh.
I thought he had him there for a second, but called by the umpire, safe. He must have missed a tag. The ball was there first. And
I thought that might bring the Echols coach out,
yes,
but he's not budging.
Shortstop kind of had a dive a little bit, but I thought he got the tag on him. And Edwards will be there in a second with 2 down.
I thought for sure he'd come out of the dugout on that one.
That's going to bring in number 2, Thigpen for the Indians. He struck out in the second and popped up to the catcher back in the third. 1-1. Edwards at second with 2 down. 1 pitch. Must have been low. 2-1. Swallow hit out toward the left. Left fielder going back. He slows down. He's under, and he makes the catch for route number 3. But the Indians get 4 runs here in the 4th inning. We go to the top of the 5th. The Indians lead at 10-5.
We'll be back right after this.
Buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
Georgia's own credit union has been putting the needs of our members first for more than 85 years. That's banking on purpose. At Georgia's Own, you'll get better rates, fewer and lower fees, and the assurance of knowing that your success is what matters most to us. We have over 30 offices throughout the state to serve you better. So come on in. All Indian fans are welcome to join. Federally insured by NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back. Indians up 10-5. Top of the 5th.
All right, first 3 for Echols here in the 5th will be Deloach, Lambert, and Collier.
Leading off the top of the 5th for Echols County, number 16, Jose Perez.
We're going to have a pinch hitter here for Deloach, number 16, Perez. Jose Perez, pinch hitting for Deloach here in the 5th.
Coach I just sent you the varsity roster.
One on one. Two one. Cam Edwards still on the heel for Charlton County JV Indians. Swung on, hit foul, 2-2.
Excuse me.
Two pitch.
Got him
Swung on a
swinging.
miss. Strike 3. One down. Now batting number 15, Levi Castleberry. You'll be hitting for Hunter Lambert here in the 5th. First pitch is low, 1-0. This might be the last inning. Swung on a miss, 2-2. 2-2 pitch hit out toward third. Grounded by Walters on the first. 2 down. It's going to bring up number 00, Dawson Collier. He grounded out to second, back into first and third, and grounded out
pretty pitch.
The third baseman in the third inning. 0 for 2.
Bottom of the 5th coming up. Well, the JV squad was all business that trip, wasn't it?
I believe that's going to be the ball game.
Is that the ball game?
I think it is, yeah.
That's the ball game, folks. Indians win this one. 10-5, varsity action coming up. Scheduled 6:15. I don't guess they'd bump that up, would they? Just stay tuned. We'll be live somewhere around 6. Thank you for watching. Oh, Sammy's got the post-game stats report. I almost let that get by me. Hang on just a second, y'all. No pressure, Sammy. Don't forget, folks, JV for clinch is canceled, but varsity is still scheduled. They'll play at 6 over at Clinch County. You ready? All right, here's Sammy with the post-game wrap-up.
All right, for Echols, 5 runs on 4 hits. They have 4 errors, 5 runs, 4 hits, and 4 errors. For the Indians, 10 runs on 9 hits and 1 error, 10 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Indians win it in 5 innings, 10-5.
All right, y'all. We'll be back in about 30 minutes with the varsity Indians and Echols coming up next.